Good evening. Welcome to the special board meeting for April 30th, 2024. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Special board meeting.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we call tonight's meeting to order, Dr. McGarry, will you please outline the public participation procedures?
Yes, Board President Fields. Thanks for everybody for being here, both in person and virtually, to the board and to the administration and the public and staff. We have 3 meetings tonight, a special voting meeting, followed by 2 committee meetings. For board meetings, it is comment only. We'll start with that process. There are a couple ways to participate in this evening's meetings. Those who are in person are called upon first. Those who wanted to speak for general comments were to have signed in at the beginning of the meeting on the sign-in list. They'll be called upon at the general comments section of the meeting. Those who would like to address specific reports can come to the microphone, provide their name, address, and obviously the report that you'd like to comment on. The comments are 3 minutes, and the board will take those comments into consideration before moving on. Anyone who is virtual should have sent their comments into general comments prior to the start of the meeting, or you can send in your comments to boardmeetingcomments@upperdarbysd.org. Provide your name, address, and the specific report you'd like to comment on, or you can phone it in to 610-789-7200, extension 2000. Again, provide your name, address, and the specific report, and your comment will become part of the record, and the board will take that into consideration before moving forward. I will review the committee meeting process when we get to that point, if that's okay with you, Board President Fields.
Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dr. McGarry. Roll call, Board Secretary, Mr. Wait, hold on one second. The special meeting of the Upper Darby School District Board of School Directors will please come to order. Roll call, Board Secretary, Mr. Rogers, please.
Ms. Brittany Williams,
Present.
Ms. Mitchell,
Present.
Ms. Murphy Morrissey,
Present.
Mr. Hussein, Mr. Warsavage,
Present.
Mr. Desnoyers,
Present.
Ms. Glenn,
Present.
Ms. Deborah Williams,
Present.
Mr. Fields.
Present. The district posted this evening's agenda to board docs at least 24 hours prior to the commencement of this meeting. Is there a motion to approve that previously posted agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Are there any amendments to offer?
There are no amendments.
The agenda has been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those opposed, please say I oppose. Those abstaining, please say I abstain. Motion carried. I'll go right down. The personnel report approval.
The personnel report is in the hands of each board member, and before I move for its adoption, I want to acknowledge Mr. Craig Parkinson. I believe he's in the room, if you could stand. And is Mr. Vaughn in the room? Could you also stand? Welcome to the Upper Darby School District family. We thank you for your service in advance, and we can't wait to start working with you. So with that, I'd like to move for the adoption of the personnel report as stated.
Are there any comments from the board? Are there any comments from the public? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say I oppose. Those abstaining, please say I abstain. I was just so excited to get this passed. Sorry, Damon. Motion carried.
Just want to say to both soon-to-be former Captain Vaughn in a positive way from the Upper Darby Police Department, and to Dr. Craig Parkinson, whom I've known for years and think it's just a class act. I think we hit back-to-back home runs here in these 2 new hires. So I appreciate both of you joining this team. Mark Manley leaving is a big loss to the district, and I respect Dr. Alloway moving into special education, and Craig, making that phone call and recruiting you to come here is a big deal. And I love the fact that you're wearing the purple for Upper Darby. It just goes to show how much you care. I hope you're both ready for a lot of very happy, long, thrilling nights. So thanks for joining the team.
That's great. And it's great for the district. The supplies report approval, Director Mohammed Hussein.
The supplies reports is in the hands of each of the board member and has been made available to the public. I move for the adoption.
Second.
Are there any comments from the board? Are there any comments from the public? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Those opposed, please say aye. Oppose. Those abstaining, please say aye. Abstain. Motion carried. Director Deborah Williams with the transportation report.
Thank you. The transportation report is in the hands of each board member and has been made available to the public. I move for its adoption.
Second.
Are there any comments from the board? Are there any comments from the public? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say aye. Oppose. Those abstaining, please say aye. Abstain. Motion carried. The facilities report approval, Director Murphy Morrissey.
Thank you. The facilities report is in the hands of each board member and has been made available to the public, and I move for its adoption.
Second.
Thank you. Are there any comments from the board? Are there any comments from the public? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say aye. Oppose. Those abstaining, please say aye. Abstain. Motion carried. No food service report, finance. Okay, so there's no food service report, no finance and budget report this time. Old business? New business?
If the board members don't have any, and if Kyle's okay with it, I have just one new business item to bring up. This Thursday evening, Representative Curry will be hosting an education equity event, virtual event. I will be participating in that event as well as William Penn School District. We'll make sure we get that out on social media. It's about funding and funding in the Commonwealth. So I hope that we can get folks to tune into that and see the advocacy, the efforts that are going to make sure that the proposed funding that Governor Shapiro has presented passes. And I appreciate Representative Curry putting on that event this Thursday.
That's great. Thank you for attending. Okay. That was new business, right? Okay. All right. We are now at the time for the public hearing. We will call on Upper Darby School District residents who signed in to address the board in the order in which they signed in, followed by emailed and phoned comments. We would ask you to come forward, give your name and address, and present your comments in the 3-minute time limit in accordance with Policy 903, the time allotted for general comments, both in-person and submitted comments, will not exceed 1 hour. My sign-in sheet's blank. Are there any comments, any online comments?
There are no online comments.
Thank you. All right. That concludes the comments. Is there a motion for the adjournment of this meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
This special meeting is adjourned.